They make me do. I do what I'm told. They make me stand on this.
Brad, what's the latest with Jalen and Al?
Jalen has back spasms. He's out. And then Al is good to go.
When did the spasms start?
Right before shoot around. Literally been over. And just for whatever reason, got his back. It's not a long-term thing. We're thinking he should be fine in the next couple of days. But, yeah, so he's out.
How does that modify just the way you game plan for this particular match without having Jalen available?
I mean, it's obviously somebody else fills those minutes. You could do that by playing less and playing a couple of our other wings more. Or we might have to go big because those guys are big a lot right now with some of the guys they have out. You know, they'll start big with Kelly and Adebayo, or at least they have been. And then Whiteside will play with one of those guys a lot, so that makes it really difficult. And they play the James Johnson with two bigs. That's a lineup you have to account for on the glass and in the paint and those types of things. So, you know, we'll probably match up with them somewhat in that, and everybody's got to be ready.
Brad, how's Aaron?
Aaron Baines is fine.
Because you rolled him out.
Right.
Cautionary, so
he hit his knee the other day, so I was worried about a bone bruise or a knee bruise and an extra swelling. Didn't happen. Like, fine yesterday, fine today, ready to roll.
Dwyane playing his final game here at TD Garden. What can you say about him just as a player and the legacy?
Yeah, special player. Obviously, amazing what he's accomplished. And amazing how he's playing this year. I can't say enough good things about him, and clearly, one of the many great leaders in this league and great representatives of the league. So hats off to him for a great career. And, as I've said earlier today, he looks like he could go a few more years, and we're glad he's doing something else.
Brad, how do you find the balance this time of year with so many guys with injuries, with getting the proper rest to be ready for the playoffs versus finding a rhythm on the court?
We won't play them if they're hurt, or if they're dealing with anything nagging right now, or if we feel like they'd be in a position to, like the other day where it was a back-to-back. And we had played a ton of minutes before that with KYRIE and Al. Both those guys are feeling pretty good. Al's feeling better than he was last week at this time. And so as long as they feel good, then our plan is to play them. Obviously, if we get to the point where we're either secured in the 4th or 5th seed, maybe that changes our mindset a little bit, towards the end of the week.
Brad, in KYRIE and in Wade, you have two of the most clutch shot makers at the end of games. What is it about those two players, and especially Dwyane, over his long career that's made him so great in clutch situations?
Yeah, it's a great question. People always say there's something about that. You have that thing about you, that you're not, no moment is too big. But they prepare to be in that spot. The Heat, when I'm watching the Heat, they'll go to a lot of different guys. He's a really creative late game coach, but they do go to Wade a lot. And Dwyane keeps you on your heels because he shot fakes and gets to the foul line and has his whole career. How many people still jump at that long shot fake, and then so a lot of times you're late to jump and contest, which means he's going to get a look, which is not good either. And then in KYRIE's case, I just think KYRIE, he's a special scorer. That's what he does. He's got a unique way about him. He can score a variety of ways. He can cut. He can come down the court with the ball like he did the other day. He's just a guy that, has a knack for putting that ball in the basket.
Brad, you said the other night that they need to value possessions more.
Yeah.
I think as you said, can you sort of expound on that tonight? What are you looking for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we just have to, defensively, first of all, I thought we played really well, really focused against Indiana. We weren't perfect, but we played really well and really focused. We gave up 112 points. The next night, I thought we were terrible, and we gave up 110. So it doesn't always, add up at the end of the day. And then offensively, I thought we just have to probe for better. Like, it's not good enough to settle. We've got to make sure that we're looking for our best shot, understanding what we do best, and understanding what the other guys on the court do best, and bringing that out of them. We've had our moments this year where we've been excellent at it, and then we've gone back into, you know, taking tougher shots. And we got to make sure we value possessions at a high level if we want to have any chance of, you know, doing anything significant.
Do you feel like your guys are still a little too prone to trying to do it all on their own in those situations?
I think we have some home run hitters, and I think they, you know, we always talk about hitting singles. You hope as we get closer here to the end of the season that we really, really, again, value what each possession means. Thank you.